Alright, hey guys, back from the free-to-play episode. Well, just trying to hit 12k before the end of the season, because we don't got much time left, actually. How long do we? Yeah, a day and 8 hours, so tonight and tomorrow. I'm probably going to try and do 500 trophies a day. So, well, I guess that's just it. I don't know why, but I had like an oddly nervous feeling before I started recording today. Yeah, I've never been nervous for the recording before, but today was, what on earth? Okay, then. Gang, spirit, log, hover barrel. No, all dead? Okay, firecracker. Oh, I still have to barrel that. Oh, I didn't have to barrel that because the king tower. But one gob did die, so who knows. Anyway, mini P.E.K.K.A. Rage, firecracker, cannon. That's 4 of his 8 cards. He has 4 cards I haven't seen in hand right now. And, well, yeah. He's a dirty spammer, so better be very careful. And I play very defensively this match. Alright, Tesla. It's disgusting that this guy plays this way and probably doesn't see anything wrong with it. Alright. He played Valk and Breakers. Those 2 cards mean that he's back to his Firecracker, since Firecracker was his second card. Alright. I'm actually gonna... yeah, because... prediction. Since he overcommits so absurdly hard, he's just dead now. Firecracker, Log, Rage, Valk, Mini P.E.K.K.A, Breakers. Really? That's all I've seen? Okay. I guess 6 cards is fine enough information. Anyway, yeah, this guy's playing horrifically badly, and it's kind of aggravating, honestly. If he doesn't play anything for that, okay. I was gonna say, if he plays something, then I have the Princess Log. If he doesn't play anything, then just Log. I think that shouldn't get a shot. Who knows if it actually will, though. He pre-logged this edge last time, so I decided to play my gang on the place that he pre-logged before, because he's unlikely to pre-log the same spot again. Okay, he's still just spamming, so I'm going to barrel in a minute here. I have no clue how this guy got this high trophies. Maybe he's been over-leveling people, and I'm just also over-leveled, so he's spamming over-leveled interactions into a neutral-level player. I'm actually going to hit him with the thanks, because he's, like, really annoying and bad. It's kind of mean, but, like, it's just... it annoys me that people can get away with being that bad at the game. Alright. None of that. Oh, that... wait, what? How did the tower retarget onto the Firecracker one shot after? He has log in hand, so he'll log this, but if he logs, he can't pre-log for my gang, so it should be fine. Did he give up? He gave up. All of that just to give up. Very fun. I'm so glad that this guy is somebody who can make it to 11k trophies. Ooh. Of course he has Evo, Skarmy, and a hero. This is going to be a very long video, I'm guessing, because actually the last hour-long video was me pushing 300 trophies and a couple games of Ultimate Champion. So if I'm doing 500 trophies this episode, I had better have like no losses and still play fast. Princess the Bridge, because I want to pressure him opposite lane, split up his push a bit. Tesla. Oh, second shot because the Valk doesn't one-tap. I might... okay. I was hoping that the Valk actually wouldn't pull the Tesla so that I could sack one tower shot just to justify my early Tesla. But no, I have the Valk for this now because I couldn't allow the Mega Knight to jump. Valk Mega Knight are 2 of his 8 cards so far. That's what he's played. He's also got Duchess, which is quite interesting. Duchess is good against bait, so I'm not a huge fan of it, but it's not the end of the world either. I think Duchess is roughly neutral because, oh, that's fun. Okay. Gang Spirit, I'd probably take a shot. Wait, did I have my... I might have been able to Tesla that. Also, I have no clue where he got the elixir to play that loon. Anyway, I guess my fault for not knowing beforehand that he had loon. I should have just ganged the first loon and then rocketed the second one. He arrows, and he also played a Rage, which is 2 small spells, and his only other splash that I've seen is Mega Knight and Valk, which are quite expensive. He doesn't have his Valk back in hand yet, so I'm guessing that I can barrel with this and get quite a bit of damage. One reason I'm playing so aggressive right now is because I know that I need damage in order to win this game. The other reason I'm playing so aggressive right now is because I just know that he's got an awkward hand. So, Rage arrows. I'm gonna test it like this. I don't know if that pulls. I actually kind of didn't want it to pull because I want to have this be a 1 tower game. So sacking tower on the sacking damage on the left side wouldn't be bad for me at all if it's a 1-tower game. I'll rock it like this just to make absolutely certain that I don't miss it. Loon Mirror, Rage Arrows, Mega Knight Valk, 6 of his 8 cards. Princess the Bridge, Prince, back like this. After the Prince charge nerf, you can just barely get a tank down in time to not have the Prince charge with no other help. I'll just sack the rest of that Valk. Alright, now how do I do this? I'll log this. I don't want to take too much damage, just in case he does have a big spell and this turns out to be a 2-tower game. Princess, gang the bridge, Valk the gang. I will... Muskie. Very interesting. Okay. Anyway, I'll Spirit. The Muskie will 1-tap my Spirit, which is kind of annoying. I'll barrel this side because he's likely to spam, and I want him to eat some damage in return for the spamming. Okay, Evo Tesla like this. Ice Spirit to stall the Mega Knight for as long as possible, and also hit the Loon at the same time. I can't allow that Mega Knight to jump on my stuff. It did not jump on my stuff. Very nice. I've got Rocket in hand. I hope that doesn't get death damage. I really need that to not get death damage. Rocket, hopefully it knocks back. It does not knock back. That better not be death damage. Okay, very good. And he arrows, so I can Valk barrel. He's likely to block my Valk. He's not likely to block my Valk. He just prints to the back, so he can't block it anymore. Very nice. Evo Valk is quite annoying. That's actually really... Oh, wait, it pulls in! Oh, it's over. Sucks to suck. Overpowered Evo interaction both saved him and killed him. Anyway. That kind of interaction, right? Not... The entire game like that is why I always recommend that you have a big spell in your deck, because like if he had a big spell, I was just dead. I had 1,000 health for a long time in that match. But, because he has no big spell, he has to break through another time, and he just never broke through another time. Princess the Bridge, I don't have my gang in hand, I want my gang in hand, and Princess is a relatively safe card to play. It's not the safest thing in the world, because like he could just hoard opposite lane and I'd be very sad, but Hoard's like such an awkward card that you can usually get away with that kind of stuff. I'll Spirit low, I'm hoping that this is perfectly timed. Well, I guess it doesn't really matter, huh? Okay. Valk Tesla. I don't know what his big spell is. RG, you really need to know what their big spell is before you can play right, but for now I'll just play this way. I'm gonna barrel to the side, because a lot of RG players nowadays play Barb Barrel. He had such a long time to react to that. That's disturbing. Okay. Barb Barrel, Fisherman, Spirit, RG, Hunter. 5 of his 8 cards. I've seen a small spell. I'm guessing that he has Skellies. I'll log this. Interesting decision making. I'm gonna gang the bridge like this. I don't think I can actually allow it to cross normally, or it will instantly lock onto my Princess. And I wasn't actually expecting it to walk like that. That was just a very nice interaction. I'm really hoping my Princess lives because he played that such an awkward timing. Very good, very good. Okay, now I'm gonna Valk protect this and be super annoying. Wait, he's gonna E-Spirit. I'm gonna block the E-Spirit by playing it. Nah, I tried. It lives! Oh, it lives! Okay, also I should have played an inside barrels to get some shots because I knew that he wasn't gonna react. Rage. No big spell. Guard, Spirit, Rage, Barb Barrel, Hunter, Monk, Fisherman, RG. That's his entire deck now. He has no big spell. I'm gonna Tesla on these tiles now because I know that he has no way of killing a low Tesla. I mean, he can like Monk distract and then RG kill, but that'll be... we'll figure that out later. Monk is just a really good card. I'm gonna gang the bridge because it's gonna be annoying for him. Best counter he has in hand for it is Hunter, but he's slow. He's really slow? What is that? Alrighty then, I'll Spirit and then Valk and Barb Barrel, not Barb Barrel, but play this quickly because I do not want him to have enough elixir to rage his RG. Bog. Okay, that dies. I need to Spirit so that it doesn't hit. Okay, it hit anyway. Okay, that's quite annoying actually, but it's not the end of the world. I took only 2 shots. Really, 2 shots is more than I should be taking, but I can since I got such a good start. The big thing is just that with RG, you can't really afford to be taking any shots. Yeah, he's trying to predict me rocketing his stuff, but since he just wasted his Monk ability, now I'll rocket because it'll hit the Monk, and I mean, rocketing a 5 elixir unit is not bad value at all. I'll Spirit, keep it from pulling my Valk for a while longer, though I was actually really expecting him to RG the other lane. Don't know why he chose that one. His RG will get a couple shots because of the low-level Valk. I mean, no, not low-level Valk, low-level Tesla. So notice there, he played 2 RGs and took a pretty decent amount of my tower. A lot more than half my tower. That's just level interactions being level interactions. RG, you need to be extremely precise as a cycle deck in order to beat, and, well, with a couple levels under, there is no such thing as precise. Even with just the Tesla, the one level king. You remember in the hour-long video, one single level on a single card cost somebody the entire game in the first 20 seconds of the match. That's just a good way of putting it. Like, a lot of the time, you just instantly lose from, like, a couple levels. Presses the bridge because you took a negative trade. Hover log for skellies. Hover log for skellies. Fireball zappies, recruits. Guessing. Spirit one side, log the other side. You want to log one zappy backwards and one zappy forwards, but they kind of, like, went sideways to each other, so I don't know if it's physically possible for me to stop them from getting a shot. Unfortunate. I think if I had logged late, then I could have stopped that, but I was greedy. The flying machine's going to be really difficult in this matchup, but I have designed this logbait deck to be best possible odds of winning into anything. Oh, I want my king tower so badly. Okay. Anyway, I'm going to bar barrel side, because most recruits decks play bar barrel. He ignores it. Interesting. So. If he split pigs, I might be dead. We'll see. We'll see. Spirit Tesla. He does not pigs, so I can snipe his flying machine. The recruits on the right side die, and then I have to just log these recruits. I'll eat a smidge of damage, but that's not the end of the world, considering he ate some damage in order to clear those recruits that way. He would have had less elixir if he had small spelled my barrel, so that would have caused us, neither of us, to get damage, but instead he traded damage with me, and I think that I got more damage than he did. He has E-Spirit for my Evo side barrel, so I'm actually not gonna tank for it, in the hopes that he doesn't E-Spirit it, because I want him to E-Spirit something that I can activate my King Tower off of. If that makes sense. Flying Machine snipe my princess? Do it? Do it? Do it? No? Do it? There it is. Jeez, that is a fast deploy. That's just my fault, straight up. I had to react. I do have to get this flying machine off the map immediately, but he let me, so I'll take it. Ooh, I'm not a fan of that one. I have to just sack the Tesla and then back low. Also not a fan of how one pig went opposite. Interesting. Barrel side, he's got bar barrel in hand. I'll gang after he bar barrels. That'll push the Valk forwards. Very nice. Notice how he hasn't reacted to a single side barrel this entire match. Okay, so those side recruits are dead now because the Valk and the gang hit like a truck. I'll log this. Princess, opposite lane. He's likely to pigs. No, no pigs. Okay. Spirit, Valk. I can Valk right now instead of Tesla-ing because I want to save my Evo Tesla for his pigs. And my log was a ways out of hand. I'm in a barrel. I don't think he's back to his bar barrel, but I will play a side barrel just in case. He waited and he missed. What's with people waiting on their bar barrel and still missing today? Alright, Evo Tesla log. The double splash should go hard. Triple splash with the princess. And now it's rocket range. Very nice. So, Flying Machine is hellish in this matchup. Recruits, not very good for most logbait decks, but as I've said, I play Tesla and Valk specifically for those swarmy matchups, and, well, it worked. 15k gold is surprisingly good, actually. Bah. I don't like his hand. I don't like his hand at all. I'm gonna log. I want my Tesla. Also, it looks like he's playing 2.6. Barrel. It's safe enough. Okay, there's my Tesla. The Spirit will go to the barrel. Let's the... Or maybe he just didn't have his log in hand. I don't know which. I'm hoping to rocket this first Hog Rider here because I want to not get outcycled. Wait, he might musky ability, so I have to Valk. I can't risk him, having the ability to play an ability on my gang. If I had ganged that and he abilitied, I would have lost the game instantly, so I had to Valk. If he didn't ability, then he would have gotten one shot on my tower, so essentially I was forced to take a shot, and if he was smart, then he would have gone, he has to wait, so I'm just gonna take my shot and have the damage. Okay, Spirit, he's trying to cycle to a second Hog. This is anti-fireball Tesla placement. I'll barrel again. I believe he is back to his log, but it doesn't really matter. I'm getting my Evo cycles in. Don't tell me he ignores it. Crazy person. Okay. I'll Princess like this. I don't care if he cannons it, because it's neutral trade, and I get damage on his... Yeah, Tesla outside of range. He's not going to ability this time, because he's afraid of getting predicted. Very good. The Tesla goes down one shot too early, so I might take a hog shot. One hog shot for one level, I guess that's fair. 600 damage is crazy for that amount of level difference. Alright, I'm gonna Valk and then Evo Barrel. Because Evo Barrel is really difficult for 2.6 to defend in single elixir time. But, oh, very good. Okay, so Muskie locks on the Valk, which means that he doesn't have anything for my Evo Barrel. And for some reason, he skellies is on the Valk instead of on the barrel, so he just takes a bajillion damage. I'm gonna Princess Snipe his Musketeer again. Once again, I do not care if he tries to cannon snipe that. If he Muskie abilities, he has the Muskie ability early, so I can gang, but the delay on the drop just doesn't allow me to react. I did hover it, but I'm just gonna blame lag, honestly. I believe I should win this game still, though, even though I lost my entire advantage because of that, because I can log cycle his tower and he can't log cycle my tower, and rocket cycle outchips fireball cycle in the end of the game. Barrel, Tesla. I'm cycling my barrel before my Tesla because I want to have my Evo Barrel faster, and at some point in the match I want to Evo Barrel when he wants to hog, so that he's forced to defend instead of hogging, and that will allow me to get one cycle ahead in terms of damage. He gave up. What? Okay, well, just when the game was about to get interesting, he just left. Alright. Frankly, I've got no clue. Also, he should have played his cannon. He never played his cannon once that entire match. Anyway. Video gaming. I'm not nervous anymore. I guess I'm... Oh, level 14 tower. That's so sad. Alright. Barrel first play. I can defend pretty much anything with this hand, because I've got pretty solid units and a half defend. So, like, if he hogs the bridge, and I can just, gang Spirit, or if he like Mega Knights, I have Valk, or Horde, I have Gang Spirit. Gang Spirit can defend a lot of things, actually, come to think of it. Arrows and Mega Minion, interesting cards. Looking like Giant Double Prince. I won't be ganging for a while, just in case. Never mind. Actually, there's no Mega Minion Mega Knight decks around, because most of the time Mega Knight likes to be played with baity units, and Mega Minion does not have as much bait synergy as Inferno Dragon does. Oh, that's fun. I have to let that connect to my... Oh, well, it was a mistake to let that connect, but I needed to play something on the... Oh, okay, then. Might just be over already. Really good Ice Spirit timing to get the Mega Knight to stay on my Valk, but that's about half my tower. First interaction. Hog, Zap, Arrows, Mega Knight, Muskie, Mega Minion. That's a lot of his cards. And that's a lot of elixirs, so I'm gonna gang the bridge. I should have ganged the bridge opposite lane after the Mega Minion went down. I just wanted to play it on 0. I don't know. Rage, of course he's got triple small spell. Why wouldn't he? So what I needed to do is I needed to have my Valk... I need to have my Ice Spirit in hand so I could distract his Mega Knight long enough that I could Valk on the Musketeer, because I can't not Valk on the Musketeer. The Musketeer must go down early in the push, or else I will just lose. Spirit, Princess the Bridge. Very good. Tesla for the hog. Mini P.E.K.K.A, very interesting. Okay. Log, gang. Interesting zap by him. Hover Spirit just in case of rage. No. Spirit Barrel soon. I had to Valk that. Barrel like this. I'm going to play just a Princess. I'm hoping that he's not going to Muskie ability. This is a gamble. He doesn't Muskie ability because he has so much stuff in his towers. I'm actually up damage now, which I like quite a bit. Though I'm still worried, considering this is a triple small spell match. I'll God Barrel. I don't mind giving him a lot of value right here, because he's only got Zaps and Rages, so it would still be a 4-cost trade to kill my Princess if he did that. I'm going to Spirit the Bridge because he has his Muskie back in hand. If he Muskies, then I'll Princess Snipe it. Okay, very good. Nice levels. Did not make the difference there. That was very close to it making the difference, though. Log, Valk, Barrel again. I need to keep the spells cycling. I can't just let him sit in his hand, or else he'll start playing them in times that he wants to play them, and I want him to play spells when I want him to play them. But that's just over. Okay. He can't break through in time anymore. Close, but he doesn't have enough defensive synergy, so eventually I started overwhelming him, because, like, if you look at his cards, he does have triple small spell, but he's got no splash on the mini P.E.K.K.A, no splash on the Mega Minion, and only Hero Muskie ability, which is 7-hole elixir. He's also got Mega Knight, but as I said, with the Hero Muskie, Mega Knight's 7 elixir, and I can pressure pretty well before I know he's at 7 elixir, or when I know he's not at 7 elixir, rather. Somebody commented on my card counting episode talking about elixir counting. Elixir counting is actually more difficult to explain, because, like, you could technically talk about it the entire match, but it's just so difficult to keep track of. I have to log this at very specific timing because of the... Well, it just gets a hit anyway. Never mind. I was going to say you have to log that on a specific timing in order to keep from taking damage from the Dart Gob, but because of Dart Gob hit speed, I just take the shot anyway. Dart Gob, Furnace, Knight. Odd deck by him. Dart Gob and Furnace have no synergy as Rangers. I drag, so he's got a lot of Rangers. I'm actually going to barrel this because I don't want to set up my Tesla just in case he has a building targeter. Don't want to gang early unless he has, just in case he has arrows. So, rocket, okay. Arrows, Furnace, Dart Gob, I drag, Knight. Dart Gob the bridge is unironically a good play for him to make now because I can't just log it. It's kind of annoying. Okay, I'll Princess the back. Maybe same lane. He showed me arrows, but he already used his arrows, so I should be fine. I've seen 5 of his cards so far. Cover gang the bridge, just in case he wants to know. Okay. I'm gonna Tesla on this tile. I believe that pulls both lanes. The Princess will splash his tower once, maybe twice if he lets it. No? Okay. I'm gonna gang like this, keep the Mega Knight off of my Tesla for a moment so I can Valk the Witch, and everything should die now. Even if the Mega Knight kills the Tesla, the Mega Knight will walk back towards the Valk. I'll Princess like this, that'll DPS down the Eye Drag enough that I can just Ice Spirit it. And now I'm back to a second Tesla. Oh, and now I have to do this. Okay. Remember when I said that Dart Gob the Bridge was a very good play since it's over-leveled? Log is such a hugely level-dependent... Every card is such a hugely level-dependent card. They just made everything so level-dependent now. Gobs are level-dependent. So, like, if you look at my deck, this is level-dependent, this is level-dependent, this is level-dependent, this is level-dependent. The Princess dies to EQ if she's 1 level under. The least level-dependent... Spirit doesn't connect if it's 1 level under. Log, as you know now, doesn't kill a Ranger if it's 1 level under. Nothing functions right. I'm gonna test the low. I don't actually even know if I've seen his whole deck, but I'm guessing I've seen enough of it to play this way. Okay, I'm gonna sack that entire Dart Gob. Okay. Spirit, get down, please. Okay, Evo Tesla on everything. That's gonna be a really nice Evo Tesla because it'll stun everything in place for a very long time. Hope the funny business works out. Ooh, and the Valk gets 1 extra swing and it's all gone. Very nice. Okay. I don't know what that Knight the Bridge was. Doesn't really seem useful for me. And he just... Wait, he... Arrows? Anyway, that's rocketing over. Clean defense. You know, actually, Dart Gob Beatdown is pretty dangerous for me because of the fact I can't log it. Like, what else am I going to do for it? I can Valk on top, but that forces my Valk to be in a specific spot. And, of course, I also need to Valk his Witch. So, like, if he Dart Gob's tanked with a Witch Mega Knight opposite lane, then I'm just kind of screwed, which is very fun. And, of course, he's not going to think ahead enough to see that, but could be dangerous. I have to just rocket. Oh, and that's the worst case scenario for Princess the Bridge, actually. Alright, I have to play 5-hole Elixir on this, so I'm just straight down 3 Elixir without my splash in hand. I'm greedy. I'm very greedy. I might be dead, too. We'll see. Witch Horde. So I took a -1 while down 3, so now I'm down 4. So he's currently on 8. Like, imagine a Golem the Bridge right now. That's why I said it's a risky play. It's just that, like, I'm gambling. I'm gambling that I'll make it out. Because a lot of the time, respecting my opponent's plays too much costs me games in mid-ladder. You just gotta give him absolutely 0 respect. Tesla, I want to barrel to split up his push a little bit, but I can't, because if he ignores it, then I'm just gonna straight up die because I have 0 Elixir left. Princess low, Valk on top. Should be a dead push already. Okay. I don't know why he just kind of gave me his Elixir like that. I'll barrel and then gang the bridge depending on what he plays, maybe opposite lane. Okay, that's fine with me. The Valk will get a disgusting amount of damage. I'm going to take some damage later on from that pump, probably, depending on how we play, but I got so much damage in return for it, I don't mind. Pretty much as long as I don't lose my tower here, I've won the game. So he has the duration of that pump to take my tower. I'll let the Valk get some shots on my tower. The reason why is because I want to make sure that my Tesla is as low as possible to defend this properly. I might have to rocket a Horde, that'll be quite interesting, but as I said, so long as I don't lose my tower, I've won. He does have Wizard, I can't gang so early. Okay, Spirit, Valk. Spirit should pull, just barely does, very good. P.E.K.K.A will go down, Princess will start splashing the other minions. Okay, yeah, I didn't lose my tower, that's fine by me. He doesn't have enough time anymore to make another push with that elixir, so it's just over now. I have enough time to get to a second rocket before the end of this match, so I will rocket this pump right here. I'm also going to sack the rest of that Valk too, just Princess on it. Oh, very nice. I don't even have to rocket this tower. Okay. So I can be as low as I want at the end of the next 37 seconds. Log. And then, what do I do? Evo Tesla, Ice Spirit, Valk, Gang. That's some pretty nice defense right there. All gone. Alright. I believe just the Princess and the Log should be enough for that. Oh, actually, because it splashes the minion and not the Witch, it doesn't quite work, but it's fine. I don't mind sacking a little bit of damage just to be absolutely certain that I get out of this alive. Because, like, I could have played an Ice Spirit or something to make sure that I took no damage. Whoa, okay. But I could have played an Ice Spirit or something to make absolutely certain I took no damage, but I just wanted to not lose. Like, I knew that he was going to make one final push, and I wanted to have that one extra elixir just to... Is it recording? Okay, it's recording. For some reason, I looked in the top corner there, and it didn't show me the recording icon. Like, there's a little orange dot in the top corner of the screen. I looked, and I'm like, there's no orange dot. I think it, like, blended in with the arena or something like that. Anyway. We're up 250 trophies already. That's fast. Alrighty then, halfway through the episode. Barrel first play. I'm feeling pretty good right now, because none of the games have been hugely close. Actually, one of them was pretty close with that Loon Mirror. Hero Giant. Hero Mini P.E.K.K.A. Hilarious. Rocket, stack a bunch of damage. I just have to. Since he arrows, I can gang, Spirit the bridge after the giant goes down. I take some damage. He completely overcommitted the bridge, so he's likely to take some damage in return. Even though he's zapped, because of the Ice Spirit, I get a couple damage. The reason why I Ice Spirited so far ahead is because if he had something like Zap, I didn't want it to be zapped with the gobs, or else I wouldn't have gotten any damage back. Zap, Giant, Mini P.E.K.K.A. Bats. This looks like... I have no clue what this looks like, actually, but it's going to be a very interesting game, because he's a spammer and he has double hero. So his spam is overpowered, but of course he's a spammer. My spam is not overpowered, but I'm better. And I'm using a more fundamentally good deck. I'm going to Princess the back, see if he gives me rocket value with the Sparky. I will not be rocketing his tower, because I just gave him 3 elixir with that gob barrel right there. Or rather, he sacked the gob barrel to get 3 extra elixir. I'm not going to leap though, so I will just rocket this now. Okay. Tesla. Spirit, pull all the bats in. Okay, 2 bats go. Annoying. I'll gang like this, because he's likely to pre-arrows the middle, yeah. Everybody's expecting something to be close, because it's usually better to keep things closer to the middle, because when things are closer to the middle, they're more easy to distract, and they're also getting hit by both towers, so I can intentionally play suboptimally in order to avoid getting predicted. And of course, I could just wait for the arrows to go down, but it's easier to just know ahead of time and just not get predicted. He's gonna zap my barrel. I don't really care though, because it's damage for me. Skelly, Zap, Arrows, Bats, Giant, Mini P.E.K.K.A. Sparky. I have no clue why he decided to zap the Evo barrel. This is not a 2-tower game. I guess he needs it to be a 2-tower game if he wants to win, huh? I guess I should have thought from his perspective. I'll Valk the back. I think I've only seen 7 of his 8 cards. Whoa, okay, there's his 8th card. Split gang. This is going to be a very, very interesting defense. I'm going to Princess on this side, Evo Tesla before the bats start healing, Barrel on offense just in case, because I've taken 2/3 of his tower already, so I don't even mind losing 1 tower right now. So this is going to be a scary defense, because I need a 3rd Tesla. Oh, he didn't zap the Tesla! If he zapped the Tesla, then it was actually going to be difficult, but because he zapped the gang instead of the Tesla, it stalled his Giant for just that little bit longer than I needed, and now it's over. Close match, but... Well, not close match, but scary defense. I mean, the triple Giant does go kind of hard. Well, anyway, we're making progress. Really nice, actually. I'm starting to think that logbait really just is the best free-to-play deck to play nowadays, because even though it is hugely level-dependent, everything is hugely level-dependent. It's just a pretty solid, easy-to-play, high-offense deck that you can get mistakes out of people, and, well, actually, that's pretty much it. People just make so many mistakes around logbait, actually. And since this is a control variant of logbait, I don't need to just spam. Like, if I get hard countered, like, they have 20 small spells, and I can just sit back and rocket cycle, and I'll be fine. Valk. Firecracker? Not Firecracker. Tesla. Okay. Tesla snipe his thing. I will gang to keep that bar barrel off my Tesla. I don't know what he's playing yet, so I don't want to let my building go down. That Dark Prince should have shot there, but because of levels, it didn't shoot. I'm gonna wait for the Mega Knight to jump to my Tesla, wait for it to walk a second, and then jump to my Princess so I can get my King Tower. Very nice. Alright. That's about as good of a start I could have asked for this game, because most heavy spam decks have a really bad time when you have your King Tower up. Okay, I'll Spirit the Bridge again. Valk, Mega Knight, Dark Prince, Bar Barrel, Arrows. Valk, Mega Knight, Dark Prince, Bar Barrel, Arrows. That's 5 of his 8 cards, and that's why he played his Valk there. He's back to his Dark Prince. He's got double small spell. This is likely to be a Rocket Cycle game. Oh, tasty. But, this is likely to be a Rocket Cycle game, but I'm not concerned at all about the ability to Rocket Cycle, because I'm going to get such huge positive trades on defense. I'm going to Princess like this, and then log once the Dark Prince starts charging. Very nice. That should pull to the Princess because I logged it to the side. Does not pull. Interesting. Anyway, Spirit. What am I spiriting? I'm not spiriting anything. I don't know why. I sense he has, like, bats or something. I can protect this because he played his Bar Barrel 1 tile too high. That's not a level interaction. The Bar Barrel isn't supposed to 1-tap the Princess. Not a huge fan of that. I'm going to Spirit like this, and then Valk like this. I should have waited for that to jump. Oh, I should have waited for that to jump. I have to sack a Princess right now, or else that's going to jump on my tower. Alrighty. Valk, Mega Knight, Muskie, Dark Prince, double small spell. I'll just log. Mini P.E.K.K.A. Holy rocket value. Oh, and the log clips the Mini P.E.K.K.A, so I can snipe that. I'm not a huge fan of how I missed the Valk, but the Mini P.E.K.K.A was enough value. Okay. Getting low, Valk high. I know that my gobs are going to go down pretty quick here, but the spears are worth protecting anyway. Ow. A lot of damage from that turret. Of course, if the turret had been nerfed, like with the nerf that it's going to get in a couple days, it would have been 0 damage, but I can't complain about defense being impossible. I just have to defend it. I know I'm kind of giving him 1 elixir here, but I am cycling to my Evo cycle. I don't want to sit back and defend forever, because eventually he is going to set up some pretty scary pushes. Gang. Barrel. I mean, not barrel. Valk. Everything should die right now. Very good. The Dark Prince will actually bypass, so I have a Prince. It didn't bypass! Wow, that's the second time I've unnecessarily sacked a Princess this match. Muskie E-Wiz, double small spell, triple splash tank, and 1 more card. Anyway, here's the reason why I've been cycling my barrels, specifically for the purpose of having this push right here. Valk, gang, log, keep the gang off his Valk for as long as I can. He sacks all of the damage in the opposite lane, which is very nice for me. I'll just Evo Tesla this, that'll make sure that the Mini P.E.K.K.A goes nowhere, and the Dark Prince gets splashed, stunned. I decided to tank 1 shot with the Ice Spirit instead of having it on my Tesla. I believe I still haven't seen the final card in this deck, so I'm a little worried. I won't barrel again. I'm not getting another Evo barrel before the end of this match. Valk log. I played that very wrong, because I needed the Tesla to be on that Mega Knight sooner. Okay. Tesla a second time, wait for the Mega Knight to jump, and then Spirit. I've been messing up everything this match, jeez. I need to wait for the Mega Knight to jump before spiriting, so that it wastes extra time. Interesting pre-arrows. Valk. Log. Spirit. That'll full counter because of the fact that Princess is around. I'll get a second Princess just to make sure that it full counters. But yeah, I definitely did not need that second Princess. I'm going to gang the bridge, actually, because he's unlikely to turret so soon. Or if he does turret so soon, then it won't be on my tower. Also, look at how far that pushed my Valk. Like, I tried to play a Valk on this tile, but it pushed it all the way out here just because of the turret being there. Because you can't place something on top of a building, right? So, like, the turret existing on the map that way caused me to... Whoa, okay. So I went from playing it much too early to playing my Spirit much too late. Mega Knight goes down. Don't have to worry about that because of the Princess. Very nice. And then I'll just Evo Tesla, Princess again, Barrel again. I don't want him to spell both my Princesses, so I'm going to play something to get 1 of his small spells out of hand so that he can only spell 1 of my Princesses tops. Okay, Spirit. Valk, get down. It did not get down. I'm blaming drop delay for that one. Wait, that's going to go straight for my tower. Get off. Okay. Close, but over. I mean, some of the defenses were close because I made such huge mistakes, but it should not have been close, realistically. Especially with that triple Princess stacking. Look at that. Holy damage. I say close after a lot of games that aren't close. Have it. All right, we're 300 trophies up now. So if this was the last episode, then we would be done now. But I got 500. I want to get 500 done today, so I'm going to be playing for 200 more trophies. Which is kind of a lot, actually. That's 7 games. Usually I play 7 games per episode. Princess the Bridge. He's zapped. Oh man, that's actually really bad because he's highly likely to have a swarm behind this. Yeah, and there it is. Okay, I have to wait for my Valk to go down and use the movement speed of the bats to pull in front so that my tower and the Spear Gods will target it. But the the Hero Knight causes that interaction to go so poorly. Okay, I'll Tesla high, and then the Giant Skelly should pull upwards. Very nice. Okay. Whew. Tough stuff. Not only did I just give him 3 elixir with my princess, I didn't have my princess for his bats that I really needed, so I might stop princessing the bridge so often, because that's the second game now that it's almost cost me. I'm down 4 elixir and I'm still going to rocket this. Let's be down 5. It's fine. Really, the down 4 is from this Tesla, and I was hoping that I would get value out of the Tesla, but it's fine. Wizard Bats, Knight, Giant, Scaly, Hog. Oh, of course he's got Hog. Why wouldn't he have Hog? Give me good log timing, very nice. You need to log after the Hog has raised its hammer, and that will cause it to do the animation of attacking, register it as having attacked, but not actually get any damage on your tower. So it has to completely restart the animation next time. Alright, so I don't want to Tesla this. Okay. Unfortunately, I cannot punish him for that until after the defense is over. I'm going to gang like this. That is disgusting. Okay. Oh, and he has Zap too, because of the double small spell. Get the Valk push off the tower. Log on 0-2 to push it farther. Please don't die so soon. Okay, very good. If he hogs the bridge, I'm kind of dead. I need to wait for 7 elixir and then I'm going to barrel. I can't barrel on 3 or else I'll just ignore it and hog and I'll lose my tower, and tower trading in this situation would be very bad for me. Okay, now I can barrel. Evil Wizard. Wizard Bats, Zap Arrows, Giant Skelly, Knight, Hog. Oof, I don't like this matchup at all. I want to Valk and then Rocket. I can't Rocket, I don't have Elixir. The Hog will walk out of the way too fast. Okay, Log. Gang. Spirit. Valk afterwards. I think I'm just dead though. Yeah, I'm just dead. He's got Hero Knight. I don't have a hero. I need some sort of hero in order to make up for those bad interactions when he's got double small spell. I can make Hero Knight with a, Oh, I should have been playing much more spammy. Oh. Okay. So, the way for me to win this matchup was for me to play super aggressive the entire match, because he's got a super heavy deck, but I couldn't play aggressive because I was down Elixir to start with, and I was down Elixir to start with because I was aggressive as the first player. So I essentially starting-handed myself. Oh, and of course he's got double hero. Why wouldn't he? Ugh. Alright, first loss of the episode. And probably not the last, given that I need to push up another 200 trophies. 230 trophies. I won't be princessing the bridge. It has now cost me a game. Spirit. Gang. That miner gets 0 hits on my tower. Very nice. If you guess it with the Spirit, then it gets 0 shots. If you don't guess it with the Spirit, then it retargets and it gets only 1 shot. So just works out very nicely to try and guess a miner with the Spirit. I'll try and Princess Snipe this one Spear Gob just in case, because I don't want to take any damage. Miner and Spears means that it's likely to be March or NATO. I'll Valk like this just in case he wants to try and March or line up through my tower. He could Marcher line up now, but it would be a really bad play because I've already got a Princess on the board and that would kill his Marcher so quickly. Very interesting Marcher placement. So he played it specifically to kill my Princess instead of to kill the Marcher line up to tower. I'll play my Spirit on this tile to make sure that I get the timing right. That won't activate King Tower. It's not physically possible when the Marcher is aligned along this edge of the bridge. If the Marcher is on the middle tile or the edge tile, it's not physically possible to activate King Tower off of. But along the inner tile specifically, you can do it with a slow-moving unit. That is not a ranger. Cannon, Marcher, Miner, Breakers, Spears, Valk. Likely to have Log and NATO as his other 2 cards. Interesting. There's the NATO. Love the level interactions there, getting me some damage. I can't be Valking his Miners. That's one of the biggest things that's going to cost me a lot of distress in this matchup. The fact I can't Valk his Miners. Tesla just in case he wants to Marcher. I can't allow him to Marcher, so I'm just going to pre-Tesla. It'll make it awkward for him to counter to begin with anyway. What? Oh, so he's just bad then. Okay, that's really nice. I love to see a bad Marcher player, because Marcher is a disturbingly difficult deck to play against. I don't trust myself to get the King Tower activation here, so I'm just going to Valk Log. I was not expecting him to play like that. Okay. Whoa, buddy! Whoa, buddy! Oh, I shouldn't have barreled that. I should have just rocketed. He has his log in hand. I'm just giving him an elixir back. I'm still going to rocket this, but that was stupid aggressive by him. I wasn't expecting him to make the right play there. The right play was to NATO my Valk back, and the right play by me was to predict the NATO the Valk back by logging, which is why I played the Valk directly on top. Oh, interesting placement. Okay. I play my Tesla like that tile because it will cover the entire tower for a miner and tank breakers, and it's not physically line-upable with a marcher. He's trying to play split lane. It makes sense. I just horribly messed that up, and I'm not going to play anything else because I need to be neutral to positive. I can Valk the bridge because he can't block it with anything. He doesn't have his Valk in hand anymore, so if I play it that way, then he's going to miner stomp my princess. But if I play it that way, then he can't marcher line up because he needed to keep it at the bridge in order to marcher line up it. Interesting decision making. Okay, it's just over. He's down much too much damage to come back now. I don't have to respond to those breakers because the princess splashed both. I'll test it like this because that will kill the marcher and pull the Valk. Very nice. I take a lot of damage. He's going to miner stomp my princess again. Yeah, predictable. I'll Valk and then Spirit opposite lane. I know that I'm not getting through with my barrel, so I'm just going to keep stacking princesses. I want him to have his log in hand, so it's tempting for him to log my princesses. He's likely to cannon this side, so I'm going to Tesla, and then I'm going to gang the bridge again. The princess doesn't go down because of the levels interactions. That's kind of annoying. Okay. I'm going to... Oh, the Evo breakers will kill my princesses. I decided to allow him to miner snipe that one because he's down enough elixir now from defending the princesses that I can rocket. Very good. Oh, log. Okay. I played it, but it didn't decide to place. What's this? I'm gonna Princess, Spirit, and Tesla. I have to play cards that he can't marcher line up off of. Yeah. Notice that he knew that he had to try it, and I knew that he had to try it, so I played in such a way that if he tried it, it would be the mistake. I can rocket again, but I have to watch out for his breakers. He's going to play them on the high. Yeah, very good. And now I can rocket because the gang should full defend that. That's not going to full defend it. I have to log that. Unfortunate. Also, he just wasted an entire cannon worth of an elixir, so it's not looking good for him. I'm going to start princessing again because he was miner sniping my princesses, and for as long as he was miner sniping those, he had absolutely zero chance of breaking through. Okay. The Valk instantly snipes the princess, which means that it's not physically marcher line-upable. I'm going to gang like this, Valk log. He doesn't have his NATO in hand, so we can't get that to my tower. Very nice. I can rocket and it's over. Okay. You have to be experienced against Marcher to beat Marcher. Marcher is a lot like Hyperbait, where you can be really bad at it and beat players who are much better than you are. So, I kind of absolutely hate Marcher players. I've grown to hate them less as time passes because it takes more skill than most meta decks. It's just, it takes less skill than all of the rest of the control style decks. Because, like, for instance, what does Marcher do against Sparky? Marcher instantly loses to Sparky. So it's like, why on earth would you play a control style deck that also just instantly loses to some decks? Like, that doesn't make any sense to me. It also instantly loses to Elixir Golem, by the way, because Marcher alone is not gonna kill those dragons. Marcher NATO won't be enough either, because he'll just NATO in the Marcher and it'll instantly die. Cannon, Firecracker, Valk. This is Hoggy Q. I'm gonna Princess the back still, though, because I want... Whoa, not Hoggy Q, okay. Tesla, Spirit. Correct way to play against Lumberloon, play it like this. You pull the Lumberjack far away from the Loon, so the Loon is not raged while it's on the Tesla, so it's guaranteed to get no more than one single shot on your Tesla. I'm gonna hover a log in case he's back to his Firecracker. I wasn't keeping track of his cycle, but I think he's one card... No, he's not one card off. Get down. Very good. Okay. I'm not going to Valk the bridge, because he's going to... Oh, I'm going to Valk the bridge now, okay. If he Valked that bridge late, then it was unreactable, but since he gave me the reaction, then I'll take it. I don't mind Valking into his Valk, because even though mine has the deploy delay, I have a Princess, which should make sure that mine wins the interaction. Not to mention, of course, I have levels. Cannon, Log, Lumberloon, Valk, Firecracker. 6 of his 8 cards. I feel like I've seen something else, though. I'm not going to even attempt to rocket Ice Spirit his Lumberloons, because I want to get my Evo Tesla just in case he's got Evo Lumberjack. It's better to be playing your Evos than to not be. Interesting. I'll split gang like this so it's difficult for him to snipe my Princess, and it also does something for his Lumberjack. Okay. Tesla, Spirit. Ooh, that Tesla actually... That Lumberjack dies sooner than I wanted, so the Loon will stay raged, but because the Lumberjack died so soon, it didn't have enough health left to do anything useful for him. He should have cannoned that Princess, because he had Elixir for it. He just decided not to. I'm going to gang this, because he wants to log that, and then I'm going to barrel, because he can't log that. Very good. Very good, actually. sequence counting. I don't know how I'm doing it, actually. It's literally just instinct by this point. I'm not actually good at explaining this kind of stuff. That's why a lot of the other professional players aren't doing it. Not that I'm a professional. Luna Bridge, very good. Okay. Now that this time the Lumberjack has stopped moving, I feel perfectly safe and just straight rocketing that. Also, that was a rocket on 2 of his Evos, and I haven't taken a single ounce of damage. I'm not going to be princessing the bridge, because it is technically objectively better for me to play it like this. I'm going to gang the bridge because he's not got his Valk yet in hand. You didn't hear that. Alright. I'll just keep him logging on defense so he doesn't get any chip on my tower. I'm going to play like this to keep him from firecrackering any of my stuff. Okay. Very nice. I'll princess the back again. He lets his firecracker go. He should have protected that. He's going to bats. He's not going to bats. He should have bats. Oh, wait. I'm not smart. I had Evo Tesla on the board. I'm going to log and then barrel. Hover Spirit for a firecracker. Not hover, just place. It's so likely I'm willing to place it. Okay. Princess. Again. Notice how well I'm blocking out the lane. He's tunnel visioning on just the left lane, so I don't mind... Oh, did he give up? No, he didn't give up. He's just cycling to his Valk. But he's tunnel visioning on one lane, so I don't mind playing in such a way that I'm kind of leaving the opposite lane open. You have to account for the reality of some things as well as the correct way to play. Like, the correct way to play would have been to send that previous princess opposite lane, but look, I'm getting damage now because I counted on him making a mistake, because he's been making that mistake all match. Barrel again. He's not likely to log this princess because he has to log the barrel, and now I can protect this. He doesn't have his firecracker in hand. I can play another princess. He's going to lumberjack. I'm going to princess. He's not going to lumberjack. He's just going to lose. Oh, interesting. He's trying to do that. Okay. He stopped tunnel visioning, but it's... I don't know what words I just said there, but it's over now. Oh, well, he did get some damage on my tower at some point in the game, I guess. That's fun. Notice that I rarely ever played a low Tesla, so it was never possible for him to freeze my tower and the Tesla. That's very intentional. I don't mention all of the nuances of a placement, but usually the memorized placements are just the best for something. Alright, we're 1 up now from that game that I lost. So had I not lost that game, this is where I would be at. I'll barrel first play. I really gotta be... Oh, okay, that's a low barrel, so I can just spirit. No, it's level 16, so I can't just spirit. Watch for Princess the Bridge? No? Okay. Unfortunate that I get so much damage and he gets no damage, considering we both barreled the bridge. I mean, barreled first play. Neither of us really deserved that damage. I'll Princess first, I don't mind it. Oh, actually, I played that really... Fireball! Interesting. So he can Fireball my princesses, but he loses the spell cycle rates. And that is the nuance of the decks. So he has advantage in the pressure game, but I have advantage in late game. Princess the Bridge. No? Princess the Bridge. Do it. Do it. Do it. Do it. No? Okay, low barrel. Whoa! Okay, I don't know why Hog. Hog, Valk, barrel, gang. Cover Princess for Princess the Bridge. Hog, Valk, barrel, gang. What else have I seen? Hog, Valk, barrel, gang. I've seen one other card. I don't know what it is. I'm gonna split gang. Split gang is a super annoying. Oh, and fireball. Fireball. Okay, so that's fine. Was it an ice whiz? No, this is not a logbait mirror matchup whatsoever. All right, I got that very wrong. I get 1 Spear God shot opposite lane. Nice to see. I don't mind giving him the fireball because once it does reach late game, I'll outchip him so quickly with the rocket that I can just allow it to go. I can just allow the damage to go. I'll double barrel like this. I'm hoping the Valk cross is very good, and that's going to be huge damage because he reacted so slow on the gang. Okay. I can't be logging that gang, though, as much as I would like to. I have to gang this. I think I ignored that Ice Whiz. I don't want to kill my princess right now because I'm not up elixir. Oh, level interactions. Okay, if the Valk wasn't level 16, that would have gotten 1 shot on my tower there. The reason I didn't want to play my princess is because I didn't want to give him a fireball, and I didn't want to play it so high that it would be easy to kill. Interesting, okay. I have to take a couple shots there, that's kind of unfortunate. Not the end of the world though, it was his Evo cycle. I'll Spirit like this, pull the Valk into my Tesla, barrel, and then since he doesn't have his Valk, I will gang behind my Valk, or I'll gang partially in front of my Valk so that 1 Gob tanks, or not. Okay, so what I was hoping for was I get the interaction where the Valk is perfectly surrounded by the gang, so that the 1 Gob will tank the Inferno Tower, and then the rest of the gang goes behind. Okay, so he just fireballed, which is quite aggressive, and it does get him a lot of damage, but I'm going to start setting up a beatdown logbait push. He really likes his low barrels. At some point he's going to play a high barrel. Oh, I'm kind of bad at video games. I have to overcommit on this and kind of lose my beatdown logbait push. I'm going to barrel this side and Princess the Bridge, because he hasn't seen me play a single Princess the Bridge yet, and he just... Okay. I'm going to log this. Do I get away with it? I do not get away with it. I do get a Valk on tower, though, and he has no elixir to stop it because he fireballed that. And since he just fireballed, I'm going to go for another one of these, because the Evo Tesla will already defend his Valk, so I don't need to worry about that on defense. I'm also going to Evo Barrel on 0 because he has to log. Oh, it's so over for him. I should have spirited left lane, but that's not the end of the world. Oh, very nice sequence keeping track. I knew that he couldn't fireball that. I wasn't certain why in the moment, but I was certain that he couldn't. Okay. I don't know why I played everything in that order. I should have played my Valk as the last card instead of the first card. So I ended up taking a large amount of damage there. I'm going to Spirit the Bridge, because that's going to be annoying for him to defend. The Spirit will just, like, it messes with his defense, and the tiles he's been playing things on makes it awkward for him. Predicted my Princess the Bridge. I did not Princess the Bridge. I'm going to Princess like this. Gang. Block the bridge for the hog. Pre-block behind for a barrel. Nothing. Tesla. Okay. Rocket. Up. Wait, he has Evo Barrel. I gotta be careful. I'm gonna hover Valk behind for Heavy Barrel, and then Log for the Light Barrel. Spirit. Evo Tesla. And everything's dead. Very nice. Okay. Since he played another low barrel, it didn't even really matter if I got the pre-Valk off. He went for a whole Fireball Log. I'm going to Barrel Rocket, so no matter what he plays in the barrel, it's guaranteed to get rocketed. I don't need to hide it, because, I mean, well, yeah, that's fine by me. I get my rocket on his Valk. Princess lock onto the Valk, so it's guaranteed to connect to tower instead of the Ice Whiz or something like... Oh, I missed the low barrel. Took me an entire game for me to finally miss one of those low barrels, but eventually I did it, I guess. That's fun. Alright. Oh, I was so close to princessing the bridge right there. Whew. Okay, I'm gonna log first play. I have gang in hand, which means that I can stop a barrel. Barrel first, second play, hover gang, no. Fireball. I'm not gonna princess the bridge even though he fireballed that. I'm gonna be more patient. Who knows, maybe he's gonna hoard the bridge one, even though he has fireball in his deck, even though horde decks never play fireball, because this is mid-ladder, and who knows. I don't want to leak, I'm gonna split gang. I can kind of make up for not having a swarm, because Spirit is my half counter to cards. I'll princess the back and then Valk that baby drag. That should be enough damage. He lets go of the 2 Spear God shots on the other side, which is quite nice for me. I'm actually going to just Ice Spirit this, because I believe that will be enough, because the princess will get a second shot since she was deployed so early. Okay, I'm going to hover Valk for something. No? Slog? I won't be rocketing that. I will barrel opposite lane, because I want to not leak, and I want to play my Valk on that. I don't want to play my Valk early either. Fireball, Log, Wizard, Baby Drag. What else did I see? Mini P.E.K.K.A. 5 of his 8 cards. He hasn't actually played anything twice yet, so it's not unlikely at all that those are the only 5 I've seen. I'm gonna gang like this. I don't know why. I just sense a prediction. It scares me. Fireball, Log, Monk, Mini P.E.K.K.A, Wizard, Baby Drag. 6 of his 8 cards now. He's got Fireball in hand. I should not have given that. I'm going to play my Evo Barrel to discourage him from fireballing my Princess. I don't know if this is King Activation, but I'm gonna try it. Very good. Okay, that's King Tower activated. Very nice. He also missed up his Monk timing, so if he doesn't get a kill on my Princess... Wait, does the Princess... Oh, very nice. Because the Princess locks onto that, I can Valk... I'm not going to Valk directly on top, because it's still going to get the explosion, but at least I don't have to play it so far, either. Okay, Princess and Ice Spirit will full counter the Baby Drag from what I know now. Play it like this. Oh, I played that just slightly wrong. Okay, that's my fault. That was a level 15 interaction. None of that was levels. Wizard the bridge for my Princess. Princess opposite lane into his Monk. I don't even care, because if he gets his ability out, then it gets his ability out. I'll barrel back. Whoa, okay. Anyway, it's finally time for my Tesla. Tesla is a lot like a Musketeer in the way that it functions, so I don't mind Tesla-ing. Because Tesla... Oh, the Princess is splashing the Tesla. That's a little bit awkward, actually. Okay. Valk gang. The P.E.K.K.A walks slowly enough that it won't get back to the Valk in time. If I was playing like absolutely mega perfect micro, I would have played my Valk so it splashed the P.E.K.K.A as soon as I ganged, but I'm not fast enough right now. I don't know if I'm just lagging or my instincts tell me not to or what's going on, but I sense that I shouldn't. I think it's just because I'm like mentally slow. No, he gave up. Okay, but I'm like slightly mentally slow right now. So if I tried that interaction, I think I would have failed it. Pretty nice stuff there. Are we 1400 yet? I mean 11,400, almost 11,400. So I'm guessing that's going to be 4 more games, unless I get lucky. We will see. I don't like any of my starting hands. I can't Spirit because of the Cannoneer. I can't Gang because I don't trust the Gang. I'm gonna play like a madman. Watching Sparky the back right now, but I have no other plays, and I think I can get away with it because it's a 6 for 4, and his Valk is practically dead already anyway. Lumberloon. Lumberloon, okay. Spirit. Gang. Very good. If he has Freeze, I'm gonna be unhappy, but I think I survived this. Yeah, I survived that pretty well. Just the Rage, nothing else. Lumberloon Valk, 3 of his 8 cards. He's got Cannoneer in his deck, which is good for me since I'm playing bait. The split Gobs will be quite annoying for him to deal with since I've got the, oh boy, okay. I'll just Valk like this. If you insist. I actually do have to Princess this just in case, because the Firecracker will cause the Valk to die sooner than it should. And then I'll just play like, oh, that got a, okay. The Mega Knight preloaded a shot like Firecracker does sometimes, and because of that preloaded shot, the Princess instantly died. He does have a... Doesn't have a spell spell? Okay. Lumberloon, Valk, Mega Knight, Firecracker. I'm gonna Gang like this on this tile in the hopes that that stalls the Valk for maximum duration of time. Look at that beautiful interaction right there where I pull the Valk up slightly and then down from the Gobs so that it doesn't connect to my Valk, so that my Valk can kill his Lumberjack, and then the Spear Gobs can clean up. Sometimes I don't actually think that my micro is the best thing. It's my instincts for my micro. I'll play something and not fully know why I played it, but I'll know that it was going to be good, and then watch it be kind of disgustingly good. Alright. Lumberloon, Firecracker, Mega Knight, Valk. Oh boy! Spirit, Firecracker. Immediately! Get off my screen! Not a fan of that. Taking death damage now. If I had King Tower, it wouldn't be death damage, but it's not the end of the world. I'm gonna start opposite laning him because this is gonna be a tough match. It's a lot more dangerous once I see that he's got a better card like that. I'll Valk like this. That'll counter his Firecracker, get me King Tower, and counter his Valk afterwards. Very nice. Log opposite. He's likely to Lumberloon. Lumberloon, Lumberloon, Lumberloon. Do it? No? Okay. Rocket the XE. If he keeps on giving me those rockets, I'll keep on taking them. But I do want to be opposite lane. Oh, I swear I selected my Tesla. Oh, interesting. Okay. Princess. I can't Spirit that. I have to Valk because he's gonna that. Ooh, I don't like this at all, actually, because I kind of really need to be Evo Tesla-ing that. But at the same time, he can now Lumberloon, so which means that I'm guaranteed to have to rocket that. So I'm gonna have to take it. Actually, it's just a neutral trade. I don't know why I was so afraid. Okay. The death damage doesn't full kill the Princess. I'm gonna hover log for a Firecracker. It doesn't get down. Okay, I had to pre-log. The Princess was high enough on the map that even if I instant reacted, then it still would have been damage. I'm gonna barrel and then Spirit after it's being tanked for the barrel because the Cannoneer takes so long on those mini Gobs. I'll Princess the back. I want to, whoa, he took so much damage from that barrel right there. Also, my Princess is kind of selling. But, I decided to Princess the back opposite lane because I don't know if he has a big spell, but I would not exactly like to find out. I'll barrel, sack the Valk. We'll just Spirit for the Valk. Tesla, he lumbers after the Loon, which is quite interesting. I messed up my Valk placement, which is kind of bad, but he didn't have an elixir to defend anymore, so it was over. Very nice. Whew, I'm getting hungry. I've been talking a lot. Because I also recorded another episode this morning, huh? Whew. So, depending on how lucky or unlucky I am, that's either 3 or 4 games left. Wait. Yeah. I think it's just guaranteed to be 3 games. Okay. Log. Oh, I want to Princess the Bridge, but I have no clue what he's going to do. I also want a barrel in left lane, but he's got Monk ability. I can't guarantee that he's going to be even react with the Monk ability. If this is Monk RG, I'm very sad. Nothing? I am now sad. Okay. Oh, that's a very strange Monk ability. Personally, I think that Monk shouldn't reflect while frozen. I think that would make it a lot more balanced. Because that would at least give Cycle Deck some counterplay, because there really just isn't a counterplay to Monk the Bridge and then ability. Oh, he's got a level 16 tower. You haven't seen many of those today. Okay. Skelly Spirit, Monk RG, Vines, Fisherman. I'm guessing Hunter and another spell. I'm guessing Vines is the big spell, not the small spell. I'm gonna Princess like this. I don't mind if the Fisherman locks onto my tower for a shot, because I don't want my Princess to die. I'm gonna Barrel Spirit and then think of ganging opposite. Witch! So he has Witch instead of Hunter. And Barb Barrel instead of, well, not Barb Barrel instead of, he just modern RG plays that way. I'm actually gonna Valk this and be nicer than, oh boy. Okay. Log. Kind of very dead right now. I have to gang on 0 and attempt to tower trade, but I don't have any elixir to tower trade. I had to just instantly gang the bridge and commit to the tower trade. I didn't want to tower trade because of the fact that, you know, it's a cycle deck. The cycle isn't supposed to tower trade against RG of all things. This is kind of a lost game already. He has Vines for the right barrel, so I Spirit for the left. Oh wait, the Spirit doesn't even connect to the tower. Okay, this is very extremely over. I'm gonna Princess the bridge, hope he doesn't respond to it in time. I mean, he's gonna respond to it, but I mean, like, he should ignore it and RG. I'm gonna log this because he played those skellies kind of weird. Good damage, that doesn't kill. Very good damage, he's just letting it go for some reason. Interesting, I should have instantly rocketed that. I'm a little bit slow. He's gonna RG the pocket. I'm gonna barrel on this tile. Evo Tesla retarget, Monk afterwards. I mean, not Monk afterwards, I was expecting the Monk ability. I played my barrel on inner tile so that it was less likely to... He was less likely to hit the thing. He has Vines for this barrel. I'm going to Princess, not exactly at the bridge, but to hit something that he plays, like the Spirit, so that the Spirit goes down and doesn't target my gobs. He doesn't have Elixir for the Vines, so he has to play like that, and now I can rocket, and I'm finally back in it. Though, I did just rocket. I did just naked rocket, so this might be very bad. I have to Tesla, I have to Ice Spirit, and then I just have to pray. If I had Evo Valk, this would be so much better right now. I'm only down a third of a tower instead of a lot of a tower. And he's got double small spell and pocket as RG. And I can't even play for... Okay, I have to rocket that. I can't even play for King Tower here, or a second tower, because like the Evo Barrel isn't going to get me anything anymore. What? Why is he ignores it? He's going to RG the pocket. RG Monk? Monk, okay. Spirit pull back. Valk pull farther back. Tesla like this, so we can't snipe it with absolutely anything. I need to log reset one of these attacks, like that. Because of the over-leveled RG, it survives. Oh, and everything is living on 1 HP. Oh, look at that look at that Monk, look at that Fisherman, look at the RG. Everything just lives. Okay. He does have only small spells, but of all the small spells, Vines is not the lowest damage. He's gonna Monk again, and then he's gonna RG again. I'm gonna lose instantly. Oh, he's just trying to get the Monk reflect. That's crazy. Okay. Evo Tesla as late as humanly possible, so that it hits the Monk after the reflect period is over. Gang log, barrel. He just played one of his small spells. That better got a shot. Okay, very good. He's gonna Barb Barrel, but at least I get my Ice Spirit chip. Yeah, I don't even get my Ice Spirit chip. Fine, okay. Rocket. He's giving me rockets because he wants me to not have enough elixir to play my offense anymore. He knows that he will finish chipping me out before I can play enough rockets. So by giving me the rockets, he's kind of like forcing me to commit to defense. And of course, I can't just full defend. It's not over, Leo. It's not over. I need a Prince. Oh no, it's over now. Wait, I can get this out of tower range. It's not out of tower range. Okay, so there was a way for me to win that. It was a really, really complicated thing, and I didn't see it until it was too late. I had to Princess the pocket onto one of the witch's skeletons to splash the tower and then instantly rocket, and it would have gotten down before the Monk ability. Ugh, but I wasn't quite fast enough. Unfortunate. Alright, Spirit the bridge. Alright, Tesla. So I barrel. 4 for 4. He ignores it? That's a huge mistake. Alright, so this is a bad player. I guess I'll just leap then. I'm up a lot of damage. Third of a tower. Quarter of a tower. Rocket. Tesla. Witch. 2 of his 8 cards only. Okay. Sparky. I am now sad, but even if I rocketed the Sparky, it would still be alive, so I'm not that mad. No, actually I have level 16 rocket. I forgot. Okay. So I should be rocketing his Sparkies. I'm gonna try and get a Princess Lock on his Sparky and see what he plays. I'm gonna log Spirit Valk because I want the Spirit to be the one tanking the Sparky shot. Very nice for me, actually. I like this quite a bit, because the Valk will kill everything here. And then, well, I mean, the Valk is going to go down, but he shouldn't have anything good for my barrel now. Oh, and the level 15 knight doesn't even one-tap a Gob. That's crazy. Okay, so that's more than half of his tower down in the first couple plays now. Witch, Sparky, Knight Valk, Tesla. Do I Tesla or do I gang? I think I gang because of the over-leveledness. I also don't know if he has a building targeter. I feel like he does. Either a building targeter or Mega Knight. Maybe Mega Knight's more likely, honestly. Even though a building targeter would be infinitely better deck design, it's just that, like, why would anybody design their deck well when they have Mega Knight? Honestly, Mega Knight isn't even a good card. I don't get why people like it so much. I'm sensing something. Okay. What am I sensing? A Ranger. Witch. He's gonna witch my... He's not gonna witch. Okay. He just Valks. Ooh, that's gross interaction. Okay. Valk. After my Valk crosses, I will double barrel Spirit. Wait for him to make sure that he doesn't block the bridge. Okay, very good. He wasn't gonna block the bridge. I mean, like, almost certainly, because he's not good enough for that. Holy damage. Okay. I'll get the Princess going on his Witch immediately, because I want that extra damage. Every bit of damage counts right now. We'll sack the rest of the Witch. It's gonna hurt, but it's an Evo. And by an Evo, I mean a good Evo. There are a lot of bad Evos in this game that you don't really have to pay much attention to. He missed my Princess, so I'm gonna start protecting that like hell. Alright, double Princess, gang the bridge opposite. He might have his Valk back in hand. I won't gang if he Valks. There's the Valk, barrel again. I've outcycled his arrows. Valk for my second Princess, make sure that it stays alive. I don't even have to Valk that. Okay, it's just over. Very nice. Sucks that I missed that play in the last game. Like I could have Princess sniped the Skelly to get Chip on his tower to rocket. That would have been so hype. I don't even know if it actually would have worked. I think it was on 600 something. I don't remember how much rocket does and how much Princess does. I think it actually would have worked, which is the sad part. All right, I'll probably just Spirit or Princess at the back and then Valk on top. I'm thinking Princess, but I don't want to leak it all. Even though Princess is a more dangerous play. So I'm technically taking a little bit of gamble by Princessing this. Like, what do I do if he hoards the bridge? I was expecting him to minor snipe that, but I also let it go because I don't think he has enough elixir to be minor sniping that. I'm going to play my split gang like this because he's down elixir right now, and he seems to have a heavy deck based on the way I've seen him play. Okay. I don't mind that. Gets a huge amount of elixir out of his hand. Like, he spent 9 elixir on that, so he shouldn't have anything for the barrel anymore. No, I still get stabs. Wizard Valk. Oh, that's fun. Watch him have mirror like the other guy. Loon Wizard Valk. What on earth have I others? I've seen more cards than that. I have seen many more cards than Loon Wizard Valk, but that's all I remember right now. Loon Wizard Valk. Minor. Witch. 5 of his 8 cards. I think that's what I've seen. All Princess at the back, Spirit Gang for his minor snipe, Valk on top of the Witch. Interesting, okay. I will Valk log Spirit on his Witch, and then just let the minor snipe go because it's an overpowered cycle. He misses the Witch snipe. I mean the Princess snipe. I do have to gang this. I did not have to gang that. Okay then. Tesla? Loon. Tesla. Because rocket. Okay. Don't know if Tesla or just sack the Princess, because I didn't want to sack damage, but I also know that he's going to wizard this. That's not a wizard. Also note that this is probably going to be a match that I would have lost if I had Princess to the bridge first play. So, just gonna throw that out there. Learning is good sometimes. Every once in a while we make a smidge of progress. I'll Valk the back. He's likely to Mega Knight my Princess. Princess the back too. Mega Knight the bridge. What a player! What a player! Barrel, because I don't want him to kill my stuff too quickly, so I want to distract his small spell, Spirit, and then Valk. He messes it up, but I will still retarget this because I've already played my Spirit. Very nice. Everything is dead now. Very good. Not even much minor chip. He can Loon, but I can Rocket, so it's over now. I believe if that was level 15 Tesla, the Witch would have died there. Interactions in this game are absurdly precise. Even, like, a single level. It's just so deadly having a single level down, because like everything is compounding. Not getting a shot causes something to live longer to get it another shot, causing another card to get 2 shots less, and then it snowballs from there for the rest of the interaction. So like big pushes when you're underleveled are one of the most dangerous things in the game. Barb Barrel, that's one of his 8 cards. My Princess the back, my Princess the bridge. Skelly's Barb Barrel, likely to be Lumber Loon or Loon Cycle, with, not Lumber Loon, I mean RG, and seeing Evo Ghost, this is highly likely to be RG. Though seeing Evo Ghost and RG, I am highly likely to lose, because, you know, it's a good deck, and I don't have a good deck. Alright, I'm gonna give him a Fireball here. Ooh, random cough. I'm gonna give him a Fireball here, because I don't want him to go RG with this. Spirit. Barrel. So, since he's got a cycle deck, consider this. He's going to start cycling around to a second RG, which means that I can't actually defend this RG with my Tesla. I have to save my Tesla for his second RG that he's going to play. That's a big thing that that makes RG dangerous. When you RG the back, you're essentially committing to... You're not full committing to the push yet, so your opponent can't full commit to defending your push either. The Fisherman should go down. Very nice. That Spirit kills? That's crazy. Alright. My Spirit won't connect to his tower, but at least it's something. Like, imagine the amount of damage I'd be getting on that lane if the tower was frozen there. Would have been a lot more. Anyway, he does have his RG in hand right now, so I gotta be pretty careful. Barb Barrel, Skelly, Spirit, Fisherman, Ghost. Fireball. What? I miscounted somewhere. I should not have ganged the back. I should have just leaked. I knew he was going to Evo Ghost the bridge, and now if he RG's on the left lane, I'm going to be very sad. I'll Princess Snipe this. That's outside of Fireball range, too. I'm also going to God Barrel, and I'm going to play it to the side, because I'm expecting he's going to miss it. What? Only Skelly Spirit. Oh, dangerous. Very dangerous. Okay, I'm going to log this side, gang late for the Ghost, just sack some damage. He sacks some damage. I have to sack some in return. I'll give him the well played on that one. He seems to know what he's doing quite well. I have to sack one Hunter shot. Not the end of the world, though. I'll Valk the back, Princess the middle. I can't let him Fireball that. Once again, I cannot commit to Teslaing this cycle. You can only commit to double Teslaing if they have... Wait, that doesn't knock out of range? That's crazy. Alright. But you can only commit to double Teslaing if you have 2 One Elixir cycle cards instead of only 1 like I do. Very nice, and now I can Tesla his RG. I'm going to Tesla on this edge because I don't want him to Fireball my Princess, and then gang high. He is likely to Barb Barrel that, but I'm going to hover a barrel for his Barb Barrel so I can play it instantly, so he has the least likelihood of being able to play something else for it. Okay, he does get a Fireball out of that cycle, but considering he took an entire double RG push to get a single Fireball, I am not too mad. I'm going to barrel middle because I'm hoping that he'll guess one of the sides. No, okay. He's too good for that. I should have expected it. Spirit the back, RG the bridge. Not RG the bridge. How does he have another Evo Ghost so quickly? Alright. I'm gonna gang the bridge and then, oh, wow. He even predicted the, double barrel. That's quite fancy. I want to have my gang, protecting my barrel just to make sure that I get the best possible interaction. I'll log this so that the Princess doesn't go down to the Barbarian. Princess the back this lane. Okay, since he RG'd the bridge, I can finally play my, Tesla immediately on it. So when he's playing an RG the bridge, he's not going to have another RG in hand for a while. And because he's not going to have an RG in hand for a while, I can play my Tesla on it immediately. If he RG's delayed, then I have to Tesla delayed. But you can't Tesla delay because it's a building, so you just have to straight up not play a Tesla on the first RG. I will end up giving him a Fireball here, but he's trying to cycle to his next RG. And if he takes that Fireball, that's taking away some elixir that he wanted to spend on cycling to his RG. Which is very nice for me. Barrel inside, Spirit the bridge. That won't connect. Oh, I forgot about that. Okay. I'm trying to play right, but he's got an overleveled tower. Okay, awkward. I'm gonna Princess Snipe to this. Oh boy, that's a very interesting play right there. Okay. Tesla like this. Very nice. Spirit, because the Barb will pull high, and then the Spirit will tank the Fisherman. Princess high, barrel again. I'm hoping that he's going to guess side barrel. I'm trying to trick him into guessing side barrel, but not seeing middle barrel. Maybe he's actually worse than I thought, and he's been guessing middle barrel this entire time, and I should have been playing differently. Tesla like this, gang like this. I need to keep the gobs far outside of his RG range. I mean, the RG knockback range. Okay, he does Fireball a lot of stuff, but I got a lot of value out of my stuff before he fireballed it, so it wasn't the greatest play by him. I'm going to Valk for this side. I can't double barrel just yet, because I need to get more value out of it in order to make sure that that Evo play is justified. I need to Tesla high, gang, so that the Fisherman doesn't pull to the Tesla, because even though the Fisherman wouldn't be able to kill the Tesla, it would get the slowdown, and the slowdown would cost me to get one less Tesla shot. Now if the Valk crosses, I can Evo barrel, Prince to the middle to snipe something, like it. Fisherman, gang the bridge again, and now it's over. Alright. Good RG deck is always very difficult to play around, and he was a good player too, because he knew how to RG to back. He just started getting impatient in late game. If he continued to RG to back, he would have been consistently getting fireball cycles, and it pressures me enough that I can't fireball cycle, which means that eventually he would have caught up in the chip. It just, as I said, he got impatient. One game off. So basically what I had to do that game is try and keep up with his fireball cycle by using my Evo barrels. Level 15 tower, I really like to see that. That's a lot less stressful for my ice spirits. Okay, log, I will not spirit the bridge. I'll log, because I want to play something and I don't want to waste my half counter, given that I don't have my swarm in hand anymore. I'll spirit, because I have my swarm soon in hand. I know that I have to, considering the number of cards that I've played so far. I'll cover a gang just in case he plays something on this, because the hog will kill my Tesla one shot too soon. Like that. The Tesla should have gotten one more shot on that hog there, because it should have lived the last hog shot that he played. I'm going to Princess the Bridge. This is a bit risky, but now that I've played a little bit, I'm guessing that he's not likely to have Horde in his deck. Hog decks rarely ever have Horde. Hog, he was Zap. Log. NATO. NATO is crazy. Interesting. You never see NATO without a lot of splash, so I'm guessing he's going to have splash, or maybe he's just a guy who never gave up on NATO. NATO used to be actually usable without splash cards, but after the damage nerf, it is only usable with splash cards. Alright, Valk, Tesla the Hog, very nice. That will get in range of the opposite tower, which is very nice for me, but because of the level interactions, I actually will gang this. Gotta hand that not Evo, but I gotta hand them that pre-zap there. That was a good pre-zap. Oh, the Ewiz gets killed one shot too soon because of the over-leveled Valk. That's so unfortunate. He should have been able to ignore the Evo barrel side and then log the heavy barrel, but he should have just ignored it anyway and just taken some more damage because, you know, it's his better lane, but, like, he wouldn't have fallen for that. He wouldn't have made that mistake if I didn't have an over-leveled Valk, which is why I still say it's unfortunate. I'm going to Spirit the Bridge. I need to cycle around to my Tesla again because I believe he actually has his hog relatively soon in hand. Log, Tesla. Yeah, because after he plays his Valk, he has his hog. This time I'm ready for his hog, so I'll be playing my Valk on this tile, so that splashes both his Valk and his hog, so I can get extra value on defense. Valk is actually a really good control style card, because it's very good at getting value against poorly set up pushes. When he Valk hogs the bridge like that, he's allowing me to splash value his hog and his Valk. So he has to, like, wait for me to Valk first and then hog afterwards. I don't know why I Princess the back like that. I'm kind of just giving him spell value for no reason. Of course, I don't even know if he has spell value, but he also gave me a random rocket. I guess I'll take it. I don't need to punish him for that log, because he just logged, so he can't break through my gang right now. Next cycle, I do want to get his log out of hand with my barrel, but it doesn't matter for now. Oh, he gave up, okay. He didn't give up. He gave up, but he wants to waste time. Okay. Giving up but wasting time is one of the most annoying things you can do in the game, because, like, you know you lost. Why are you making me wait? Or rather, even, why are you making you wait? Because you're going to stay lost until you can go into the next match, so there isn't really any good point to it. Also, we get the fancy chests on the mini account now, which is quite nice, actually, because 10% more progression is nothing to scoff at. Compounding 10%, I mean, because it's 2,000 to 2,200 in terms of percentages. Right, I was going to max my Tesla first. Anyway, that was probably a very long video. I hit the plus 500 trophies. I don't know if I lost once or twice. Either way, it was a pretty good win rate. I'll call it there. See you guys next time.